Okay, Torriente, I'll turn it over to you.
Hi, my name is Torriente Toliver. I'm the owner of Mind Body Defense. It's a kickboxing and self-defense school on the Buena Park area. We have a storefront at 4143 North Broadway, Chicago, Illinois. And we actually do 3 types of classes. We do virtual classes, outdoor classes, and also in-person one-on-one sessions for kickboxing and self-defense. So for more information, feel free to look at our website, which is mindbodydefensechicago.com. Today, we're going to be doing some kickboxing, so feel free to just join me, stand up. You would like at least some room where your arms can go around backwards and forwards. The best would be if you could actually pick up a leg and move it around. So if there's something if you swing your leg a little bit to the left and right and you're hitting things, you might want to start moving those things around right now. So the first thing is just stretching. We're going to start high and then work our ways down to our feet. First one is just your neck. All we're going to do is turn your head to the, this is your right. This is your left. This is your right. So when I say left, I'm talking about this side. And when I say right, I'm talking about this side. So I'm going to be mirroring you. So if you see me stick this leg back, that is actually my left leg, but since it's on your right side, I'm just going to say it's the right. All right, so here we go. First thing, look to your left, then look to your right, look to your left, and right. When you look, you just wait till there's a little bit of pressure, and a little bit of tension, just add a little bit of pressure, but not trying to hurt yourself. Next, look straight forward. We're going ear to shoulder. So just drop your ear down to each side, straight down to your shoulder. Good. And the last one is chin down and roll your neck all the way around your head. So chin down, ear to shoulder, head back, ear to shoulder, chin down. And reverse, go the other way. Good. Arm swings going up. It's like throwing water over the back of your head. So just big swings. I find that you get a deeper stretch when you cross your arms in that swing instead of just having your arms out to the side. But big swings. I made a really big swing. And reverse. So now you're going forward. Good. Arms straight out like an airplane, and all you're going to do is just bring your arms forward like you're hugging and back. So it's just going back and forward. You're trying to keep your arms as high as your shoulders unless there's any pain. If you feel any pain, whatever I say is just stop. So if anything hurts, feel free to let me know. I can have modifications, but you would like to stay at your shoulder. Lower is going to be a little bit safer if you're feeling any pain. Just back and forth. Good. One quick second. Awesome. So this next stretch is probably the most important stretch today. You're actually going to be focusing on your legs. So you're going to be twisting from left to right, but you're pushing off the ground. So the leg that's on your right is going to be pushing and taking to the left. The left leg is going to be pushing and taking to the right. So if you look behind me, you'll see that red banner. You'll see me cover the banner, and then it's visible. So you really want to twist your body from one side to the other.
Recharge battery.
You don't want to just stay in the same spot. So really travel from one side to the other. Good. Elbows down, hands up. This is actually going to be your guarding or fighting position. And we're just going to rotate our hips in a circle. So if you can see from the side, I'm going forward all the way around, and you're just making those hips go around. And reverse. Good. Next thing, same stretch, except this time we're just adding our hands. So you're going to use your hands to really push your hips in that same big circle. And reverse. Big push. Good. Now, next we're going to be using our knees for our hips. So my knee is going to come up. I'm going to start with the right knee. Up, out, and down. Then left knee. Up, out, down. Up, out, down. Up, out, down. Yep. And it just keeps going from one side to the other. Knee, knee, high knee. You really want to get that rainbow with your knee. So it's going to come up on one side, big across, then the other. So it's not just straight up. You really want that circle with your hip. Good. Now here's the hard part, and I still have trouble. Coming in. So now the leg is going to come into the center, into the center, into the center. Yeah. I always say it's like Godzilla stepping on a village. That's my best way to describe it. I've been doing this one for years, and it still feels awkward. Nice. Good. Hands on your knees. So you're going to push down. Your hands are right above your knees, and you're just going to rotate in a circle. And reverse. Good. Last stretch. We're going to lift our heel off the ground. So your foot's on the ground. You just lift your heel up, and you're just going to rotate in a circle. So the foot that's on the ground, you just lift the heel off the ground and rotate it in a circle. That's all. Good. Reverse. So you just rotate your heel in a circle, reverse. And the other ankle. Rotate in a circle. Then reverse. Once again, I want to encourage anybody that has any questions, feel free to either enter it into the chat box, or you can just unmute yourself and feel free to just ask right ahead. That is also helpful. Okay, so we're going to help you move. The first movement is called the shuffle. The shuffle is the fastest way you can move a short distance. I'm changing my camera to see the feet. So this is the foot right here is going to be on the right. This is the foot that's on the left. And the one that's, we're going to put one in the middle. And all we're going to do is just replace that foot. That's how you're shuffling from one side to the other. So it's going to go from right to left, left to right. And that's your shuffle. When you get faster, you just shuffle to one side, then right back. Shuffle and shuffle. This is the same thing that you see in basketball when you're spinning against a defender, in football when you're trying not to get tackled, but it's just a side to side. If you don't have room sideways, then you can turn sideways and shuffle towards your camera and away from the camera. You can shuffle away from the camera, and towards the camera. The key to the shuffle is your weight shift. Your weight goes on one foot, and when you push off, the other one just takes its place. Weight and push. Weight and push. Lean and push. Lean and push. Good. So we're going to take that shuffle and take it one step further. We're going to lift up the leg. So the up, step, and shuffle. Up, down, shuffle. Up, down, shuffle. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. To the side, then go back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Going slower. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If you want to have fun, you can slowly go forward with this, almost like a zigzag, or go backwards. But the idea is you can move anywhere in this 1, 2, 3 step. 1, 2, 3. Down and shuffle. Step and shuffle. Step and shuffle. Step and shuffle. Just a few more seconds. And break. Good. So we're going to need a fighting stance. Typically, if you're right-handed, you're going to have your left foot in front and your right foot back. Again, I'm mirroring you, so although this is going to be on the left side of your screen, and even though this is my right leg, I'm going to say it's the left. This is your right leg being back. If you're left-handed, you're going to actually have your right foot in front and your left leg back. The reason for that is, imagine throwing a ball. Wherever hand is strong, that's the hand you want back to throw it the strongest, that's the hand you want back to throw your strongest punch. So I'm going to start from a right-handed stance, right leg back, left leg in front. The right leg is always on the right side of the body, the left foot's on the left. You don't want them in a straight line like a tightrope walking. You want to have that kind of balance. Your elbows are down. That's what's going to protect your ribs to make sure you don't get hit. And your hands are at your chin at the lowest, eyes at the highest. You don't really need your hands up here. And if they're down here at your chest, well, your face is going to turn into a piece of modern art. And we don't want that. So, elbows down, hands up. Here we go. We're going to be able to step. So let me show you how to step. Watch my feet. If you have any questions, feel free to just, again, chat box or unmute yourself. Stepping forward, your front foot goes forward and the back foot follows. Going back, back foot moves first. So forward, forward, back, back. Forward, forward, back, back. I'm turning sideways so you can see how I go forward and back. There's always, the right foot's always on the right side, left foot's on the left. So no matter which way I face, if I want to go forward, both feet go forward. If I want to go back, both feet go back. But the feet never touch. They're never together. They're always balanced. Forward, back. Forward, back. You can also step to your side. So if you want to go to your right, step your right foot first and your left foot follows. If you want to go to the left, left foot first, right foot follows. So to the right, to the left, to the front, to the back. You can do that all day. You can go to the right. You can go to the right again. You can go left, left again. You can go forward. You can go back twice. You can go forward. And that's your new drill. Moving around on your own. Wherever the foot is, that's where you want to step. So if you want to go left, move your left foot first. You want to go right, move your right foot first. You want to go front, move the front foot first. You want to move back, move your back foot first. And that's it. So for the next 1 minute, we're just going to be moving around. Elbows down, hands up. Yeah, this is just a warm-up. It's going to get crazy in a second. Yeah. Elbows down, hands up. If you're left-handed, your feet have just changed, but the movements haven't. So you just step your right foot to the right, left foot to the left, back foot, back. So if you're going to your left, you still step that left foot. If you're going to your right, you still step your right foot. Go forward, whichever foot's in front. Go back, whatever foot's back. and your elbows are just down, hands up. You don't have to stay super clenched, just elbows down. That's good enough. Good. Good. If you want to switch feet, all you do is bring the front foot back and the other foot goes forward. And you can do the same drill. When the advanced people, all they do is just do the drill faster. So they go forward, back, to the side, and back. It almost looks like they're shuffling, but they're just really quickly stepping into position and then getting out. All right, let's do some punches. The first punch starts with your front hand. So if you are left-handed, it's going to be with your right hand. If you are right-handed, it will be with your left hand. And this punch is called the jab. All you do is roll your hand into a fist. Make sure you're trying not to show your fingernails. Wrap around with your thumb. And just make sure your wrist is not bent, it's straight. And the whole punch is just going straight forward into where your chin is, right in front of you, and back. Straight out, palm down, and back. From the side, my hand goes straight out, right where my chin is, straight in front of me, and comes right back, elbow down. Out, back. At a diagonal, out, back. Out, back. And you'll see this little twisting motion. That's how it goes palm down. So that's how my first two knuckles hit and comes right back. That's your jab. And now you can jab, hit, and move. Hit, and move. Hit, move, hit, move. You can throw two jabs. Move, hit, move, hit, move, hit, move. If you're left-handed, it'll be with your right hand. Now, why would you move? Well, if you hit someone, they're probably going to want to hit you back. So if you hit someone, you want to not be there. You hit them, you want to move. Hit, and then get out the way. So just moving with your jabs. And you can hit while you're moving. It's not always a hit, then move. You can actually move while you hit. Move while you hit. Move while you hit. Good. The rear hand is called the cross. Here's why. That jab, if you see my hand, it's straight in front. But that cross is out, the other hand's on the side because I have a bladed stance. So it kind of crosses in. It's not that diagonal. It's just a slight angle, but it's not a big cross here. So you're not making an X. It's actually more like an isosceles triangle. Yeah, triangles. So the cross is that backhand. You just turn your hip to bring it in front and punch straight forward. And that's what makes it called the cross, because it goes from the shoulder to the chin, from that little side area to the front. And that's your cross. One key detail to really help you cross is from that stretch that we did in the beginning. You really want to focus on your foot turning. There's two ways to describe it. Some people say it's like squishing a cigarette or stomping a bug. You just want to twist your hip, and that's what's really going to get that punch out. So let's try it. Just that cross with your rear hand. If you are right-handed, it's back here. Punch with that right. Twist. So you see how my chest is facing one side? When I punch, it's facing the other. That's how I know I've actually twisted my hips, because if I just turn my shoulders, it doesn't work. The hips make it happen. If you're left-handed, your left hand will be punching. Turn that hip. Turn that hip. Turn that hip. And all your punches right now, your palm will be down. Good. And when you put them together, now you have that 1-2 combination of jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, cross. So for the next 2 minutes, we're going to be moving around with 3 jabs. We can either punch with the jab, punch with the cross, or put them together, jab, cross. Let me say it again. Jab by itself, that's 1. Cross by itself, that's 2. And the third option is jab, cross, putting them 2 together. You can do it however you like, but you're moving around. Jab, you can jab again, jab, cross, but those 3 combinations, that's all we're doing for the next 2 minutes. If you have any questions, feel free to message the chat or unmute yourself. And go. Jab. Remember, when you're moving, wherever your foot is, that's the one you're going with. So if you're going to your left, move your left foot first. If you're going to your right, move your right foot first. If you're going forward, then you move your front foot first. You're backing up, then you move your back foot first. Your back foot first. Jab. Every time you punch, as soon as you hit, you bring your elbow right back down, hands to your chin. Now, I guess I should have talked about breathing. There's two ways to breathe. Use your air, or you can sound like an angry librarian, which is my favorite. It's a shh, 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 shh. People breathe like that, so if they punch, they get hit, they actually tighten their stomach so that they can take the hit. So, or shh, 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 shh. But always moving around. And if you ever want to get super fancy and switch your stance, the jab is always your front hand. The cross is always your rear. The jab is always the one in front. The cross is always the one behind. Jab, cross. And that's the reason you want to have one leg in front, one leg behind, and never just stand straight on. Because whatever they're able to see, that's the target they can hit. So it's nice to be a small target. Just a few more seconds, and we're on to the next one. Yep, 10 more seconds. Great. Okay, cool. So the next punch is called a hook punch. All it is your arm is right in front of your body. You can have your palm down or you can have your thumb up. They both work. You just have a fist. Palm down or thumb up. One thing is all you have to do. You twist your body, not your arm. So your arm doesn't swing by itself. Your body turns and it comes around. Body turns and it comes around. That's called the hook. And you can do that with either hand. So you can hook with your lead hand or you can hook with your rear hand. Here's a combination to help them work. Jab, cross, hook, hook. And the hook, if you have your guard up, it goes around the guard so that you can actually hit someone. Because all your straight punches, they can block straight forward, but that hook comes around. It just circles around. So 4 hits, straight, straight, hook, hook, jab, cross, lead hook, rear hook. And notice how much my hips are turning. Your hips should be turning the same. Jab, cross, hook, turn, and hook, turn. All of these are going to the jaw. That's the knockout center of the body. Jab, cross, hook, hook. Jab, cross, hook, hook. Jab, cross, hook, hook. You can have it with the palm down. Jab, cross, hook, hook, or with your thumb up. And all it is just your body is rotating with that hook, coming around. So your arm really doesn't move, your body just turns. That's the idea. Jab, cross, hook, hook. 4 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more minute of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can switch feet if you want to get fancy, but remember your 1 always starts with your front hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to build up the combo, you go 1 punch, 2 punches, 3 punches, then 4. Let me show you on the other side. So 1, just a jab. 2 punches, jab, cross. 3 punches, jab, cross, hook. And 4 punches, jab, cross, hook, rear hook. Let's do that again. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I like that. So you can do all 4 by them together or build it up. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Good. Shake it out. There is really only one more punch left in boxing, and it's called the uppercut. Now, the uppercut's interesting because a lot of people just use their arms, but the whole uppercut is really your body. So let's glue your elbow to your ribs. You want to look like a little T-Rex. Now, your hands are fists, and they're near your chin. Good. Now, here's the hard part. You're going to bend your knees. Slowly drop that hand just a little bit and come up. That's it. That's the whole uppercut. Yeah. Down, drop, up, and twist. Down, drop, up, and twist. Down, drop, up, and twist. Down, drop a little bit. You don't want to bring your hand all the way down. You just get hit. So just a little bit, up and twist. It's almost like you have a shield and a sword. A shield and a sword. So you protect yourself with one arm and the other arm uppercuts. Protect and uppercut. The uppercut comes right under the chin and it just turns them into a Pez dispenser. Boom. Just lift their head up. So let's try it. Uppercut, down, uppercut, down, uppercut, down, uppercut, down. You can do the same side twice. So let's go down on one side, go back, and do it again. You can do the same side twice, down and up. If your knees are having issues, don't worry about bending your knees as much. All you do is just a little hinge with your waist. So it's just almost like you're bowing. Just a little bow and come up, little bow and come up, little bow and come up. But the knees, that's where the spring really is. You can't use the knees, it's a little bow up, little bow up, little bow up, little bow up. But it's your whole body moving. Good. So how do we mix that with the other punches? Well, I'm glad you asked. All 6 together. Straight punches, jab, cross, circle punches, hook, hook, uppercuts, up, up. So all 6 is going to go straight, straight, hook, hook, up, up. Again, straight, straight, hook, hook, up, up. And you got to picture a spot. Picture something on the wall that you're looking at and you're punching right at that little spot. And that's what's going to stop you from punching everywhere, hooking everywhere, and uppercutting everywhere. You want to hit that one spot. That's that same little spot. That one spot with all 6 hits. If you're left-handed, it'll look here. Straight, straight. Front hook, rear hook, front uppercut, rear uppercut. You just alternate your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is where boxers get that hand speed. You don't like saying shh, just breathe, exhale. They don't need to be big, wide shots. Nice and tight hits. Right in that little box. Good. Just a few more seconds. Last one. Good. Shake out those arms. You have technically done just about every punch in boxing. Everything else that you do is just changing the level. So instead of punching at the chin, you'll hit the body. Instead of hooking at the head, you'll hook the body. Instead of hooking here, you may be hooking at a light angle. But everything is always straight punches, circular punches, and uppercuts. That's kind of it. Those are all the punches. Now for the kicking. Kicking's different. All right. If you need a chair, it's okay to grab a chair if you need something to hold on to, or a wall. If not, there's we're going to do 4 actions. Here they are. The first one is your knee comes up. When your knee comes up, your foot will be pointing down like a dancer's toe. So let me demonstrate real quick. So knee up, and your whole foot is pointing down. That's your knee up. Then you're going to go out, where you straighten your leg. So knee up, out, back, down. We're doing those 4 movements. Up, out, back, and down. Let me show you a little bit more. Up, out, back, and down. Up, out, back, down. Up, out, back, down. We're aiming for the groin here. Up, out, back, down. If that's easy for you, we're going to take those 4 into 2 things. Bend your knee, snap your knee. Just bend and snap. Bend and snap. Other leg, bend and snap. It doesn't matter which leg's in front right now. The key is you put all your weight on one leg so you can lift up your other. Bend and snap. If you cannot hit the groin, you can just pull your toes back and aim near the knee. Bend and snap. Bend and snap. But the knee is the lowest right now. Groin is where the target is. Bend and snap. Bend and snap. If there's someone out there that's just feeling it and just like, I can do anything, yes, you can go all the way up to the body, pull your toes back, kick where the body is, or up to the chin, bring your knee really high. Same bend, same snap. Just in case there's someone out there. So get used to that bend and snap, and to keep your balance, I really like having your elbows down, hands up. When your arms are just floating, you tend to wobble. Elbows down, bend and snap. Bend and snap. Bend and snap. Bend and snap. And remember, you can kick with either leg. We're still moving, so you can kick and move. Kick and move. Kick and move. Kick and move. Switching feet. Kick. You can kick with both feet. Kick with one, then the other. Kick with one, then the other. Notice how I switch feet. I kick with my front foot, bring it next to my other one, and kick with the other foot. Kick, next kick. Kick, kick. One more. Kick, kick. Good. Once you have those, you can mix in some of your punches. So we have those 3 different types of punches: the straight punches, the hooking punches, and the uppercuts. And we can add kicks. So punch, 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 kick. Punch, 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 kick. Punch, 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 kick. 3 punches, kick. 4 punches, kick. But you're able to throw some punches and then kick. This is the idea of what kickboxing is. You use the punches to bring their guard up. You use the kick to bring their guard down. Punch, 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 kick. Punch, 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 kick. 2 more. Punch, 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 kick. Last one. Punch, 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 and kick. Cool. Whew. All right. A new kick. The kick we just did is called a front kick or front snap kick because it goes straight forward and snaps. This kick is called a roundhouse because it's actually going to be going around your body. I know. If you can you face to your right so that we're all facing the same direction? So that means that your leg, which would be your left leg, is going to come up and heel goes straight to your butt. So your heel is to your butt and your knee is pointing straight at me or at the camera. Good. You still want to point your toes, and it just comes around and back. Up, out, back, down. Up, out, back, down. Up, out, back, down. And don't worry about how high it is. This kick actually took me a long time I could do it, but I didn't look good doing it. You can start off kicking right at the ankle. It's still Heel the butt, out, back, and down. Just heel the butt and snap. So have no problems kicking low. That's how you learn. This is called a roundhouse. It goes from behind you to in front. So if you guys are facing this way, if everyone's facing this way, and you kick, you will hit me in the front part of my body. Whether you hit me in the leg or hit me in the body, or if you're really awesome and you kick me in the head, that's where you're aiming, and that's how it works. It just comes around and hits. The same way if you're facing this way, I will hit you in the front part of your body. So just bend and snap. Up, out, back, down. And once you do about 10 to 15, switch sides. So now everyone will be facing this way. Yep. And if you're facing this way, then that means you should be using your right leg. Up, out, back, down. Up, out, back, down. Yep. If you can, instead of having your leg diagonal, we really want that leg horizontal. So if your knee is pointing to the sky, try to have it pointing right, like you can put a plate on your leg. That's what you would like to have. Cool. All right, let's bring it back. We're only doing about 10 to 15 of those, so don't worry about sitting up and just do a few. Cool. So now we're about to get fancy and show you guys how to kick with the back leg, your rear leg. So if everyone can do this with me, put your left foot in front. Doesn't matter if you're right-handed or left-handed. Put your left foot in front, your right leg back. First, you turn your shoulder. So that shoulder, that right shoulder, you're going to turn that shoulder. Once you turn the shoulder, you turn that hip. Shoulder, hip. The third thing, and this is weird, you're going to pick up your knee. Shoulder, hip, right knee. Shoulder, hip, right knee. And then you're able to throw that same kick. Shoulder, hip, knee, and kick. You may find yourself landing in front. That is perfectly fine. How was I able to turn? Well, I'm glad you asked. On my front foot, I was actually on the ball of my foot. So my heel came off the ground when I turned. So I turned that shoulder, hip, and then I lifted up my heel, which let me spin. If you're having any difficulty spinning, you just duck your foot out by turning your foot sideways before you throw that kick, and it'll help you spin around. So we're going to try to do 10 of those back leg roundhouses. So 1, turn, shoulder, hip, knee, kick. That's 1. Let's do it again. 2, back into position. 3, 4, 5, shoulder, hip, knee. 6, 7, feel free to stop at any time. This is 9, and 10, shoulder, hip, knee. Now let's try with the other leg. So, right leg's in front, left leg is back. Shoulder, hip, pick up your knee, and it kicks over. So it's not kicking diagonal up. It's really turning around, so it's coming straight around. Yeah, that's actually it. Can you do that again? Yeah, that's it. That's it. And just point your toes. You got it. Just point those toes, and you got it. All right, let's try it. Shoulder, hip, knee. That's 1. Shoulder, hip, knee. 2. Shoulder, hip, knee. 3. Let's go for 4. And 5. Remember, you don't have to go high. 6. I have no problems kicking calves, kicking knees. So if you actually kick someone right around the ankle area, it actually doubles as a sweep to be able to sweep them off their feet and take them down. 2 more. And last one. Good. So let's shake this off. And now let's put a combo together that uses punches and kicks. So the first combination is 3 punches, jab, cross, hook. So if you're right-handed, left, right, left. Straight, straight, around. 1, 2, 3. Once you turn that third kick, the third one, we're going to throw that right leg and then left leg. Boom. I'm sorry, I did it wrong. Left, right. Jab, cross, hook, front leg, back leg. Jab, cross, hook, front leg, turn, back leg. Yes. If you're finding yourself getting close to your camera, here's what you do. When you throw your kick, you land your feet next to really close. 1, 2, 3. You throw your kick, you land right where you started, and you're able to turn and throw the other one. It's kind of like you're not moving forward. 1, 2, 3. Front leg, back leg. Jab, cross, hook. Left, right. Let's just try it 2 more times if you can. Jab, cross, hook. Left, right. And last one, jab, cross, hook. Left, right. Good. Let's do a second combination. This is all going to be about uppercuts. We're starting with our rear hand, so that's the back hand. If you're left, it's going to be lefty. It's going to be your left hand. So here we go. 4 uppercuts, and they're all hitting the chin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me say it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And notice how I'm going down and up. It's not just my arms. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Good. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 4. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Last one. Up, 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 up. Good. Once you do those 4 uppercuts, check this out. You kick with your back leg, land in front. Kick with the other leg, land in front. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right leg forward, left leg forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back leg kicks, other leg kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kick, kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kick and kick. Let's do 2 more of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kick and kick. And last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kick, kick. Good. Just shake it out. If you need water, now's the time to get it. Gatorade, get it. Wine, get it. Whatever you need, just for 30 seconds. All right, so we have about 10 minutes left. I'm going to take you guys through 2 rounds. So a typical boxing, kickboxing round is 3 minutes with a 1-minute break. We're gonna do 2 minutes with a 1-minute break, and I guess you'll understand why. So this is your time to freestyle. You have 6 punches. So all your punches are either straight punches, circle punches, and uppercuts. And you have 2 kicks. You have your straight kicks, and you have your round kicks. You can mix them up however you like, but throughout this drill, I'm going to be also giving you a few things you can do. So on your own, I want you to either just punching and lead into a kick, or you start with the kick and you finish with punches. That is your main goal. We're going for 2 minutes nonstop. I'll be here to support you. Ready, set, let's go. The first one you can try is jab, jab, cross, and a kick. Front, front, backhand, and a kick. front, backhand, any kick. Front hand, backhand, any kick. Front, back, any kick. Front, back, any kick. Front, back. Front, back. Boom. Good. Good. Another combination. We're going to do that cross, hook, cross, a kick. Rear hand, front hook, rear hand, and any kick. Cross, hook, cross, kick. Cross, hook, cross, any kick. Don't forget, you can move around just a little bit. If you're ever tired, just move, but don't just stand there like, you're going to move around. Elbows down, hands up. Here's another good one. Using the same hand twice. Jab, hook, cross. Jab, hook, cross. Notice there's no kick. Jab, hook, cross. Jab, hook, cross. Jab, hook, cross. Straight, around, straight. Now, we're doing 2 kicks with the same leg. I don't care how you do it. So, kick and kick. Maybe 1 kick and a different kick. Maybe use your back leg twice. But 2 kicks, same leg. Kick, kick. You can switch your leads. Good. Breathe. So that was actually 2 minutes. And I think you guys may feel like, okay, 2 minutes just going and trying to think of stuff could be a little difficult. I want to teach you one last movement. It is the bob and weave, also known as rolling. The idea is if someone tries to really swing hard at you, you can duck under. Yeah, the key is you're going like a smiley face. And all you're doing is going from one side, down, and come up on the other. Down and up, down and up, down and up with your legs. And if you do that, if they're swinging at you, you duck under and up, you're ready to hit them back, or you're ready to hit them back without having this problem of leaning and being off balance. So let's try that. Here we go. So roll and a hook. Roll, hook. Duck under, come up with the hook. Last time, under, up, hook. Let's try it the other way. Keep that right leg behind you. Roll the other way, cross. Roll the other way, cross. Cross, cross. Good. Here's the hard one. Double roll. 1, 2, then 3 hits. 1, 2, then 3 hits. Those 3 hits are always hooks and crosses. 1, 2, straight, hook, straight. Or if you're going the other way, it's going to look like 1, 2, hook, straight, hook. There you go. So that 1, you can throw the hits, or you can double roll. 1, 2, boom, boom, boom. But the rolling, it takes a lot out of you. But it's better than actually getting hit and having a lot taken out of you. Hit, hit, hit. If you're real fancy, try rolling 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Woo. Or 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1 time is always good, just to be able to quickly duck under and up. Boom. Watch your head in the camera so you can see that you're actually moving instead of just doing this or just squatting. You really want to have that left to right movement. Yeah. Don't forget, you have 1 leg in front, 1 leg behind. And break. Woo. All right. Let's wind down. I think those rolls are going to be heavy on some people's knees. So for winding down, we're going to do something called half windmill, where one arm goes up and the other arm goes back. One arm up, the other arm back. One arm up, other arm back. One of my favorite stretches. Good. 2. Want to reach across, grab under your arm and squeeze. Reach across under your tricep and squeeze. Cross under, squeeze. Squeeze. One more. All right, this 2 more stretches. You want to stand with your legs wide and sit straight down into your squat. Now my forearms are on my legs, pushing them out. And you just sit here. If you want a deeper stretch, you want to push those knees out to the side. Good. Sumo, up, big circle, and down. And other side, up, big circle, down. Good. One final stretch. I'm going to take my hands. They're going to be behind me. My fingers are pointing down, and I bring my elbows together as best I can. And all I do is push. So it's just pushing your lower back in and relaxing. Good. All right. Anything I missed? Anything hurt on anybody that you need a little stretching that I did not go over? Feel free to just unmute. Let me know. All right. I guess I'll turn it back over to Chicago Market.
Hey, Torriente, thanks. That was awesome.